Hey everyone, this is Alex from Team Pomelo Games, and I'll be going over how to play our game, Pretty Princess Pomelo. Pretty Princess Pomelo is a team-building card game filled with citrus-powered magical girls and devastating wolf-like pirates whom you control to fight for the magical power source. Before we get into the rules of the game, let's go over the types of cards that you are going to use while playing. The game consists of pink cards, green cards, and orange cards, each with their own respective decks and discard piles. Pink cards are character cards, and each character has Heart Power, which is their defensive stat, Star Power, their offensive stat, an element, and an ability. We'll get into a little more on this later, but for now, those are the important things to look for on character cards. Green cards consist of gear cards and plot cards. Gear cards are used to increase or decrease the character's stats, or give them unique abilities. Only one gear card can be equipped to a character at one time. Plot cards are events that affect players more than characters, and allow you to do things like draw more cards, search for characters, force players to discard cards, or even steal cards from other players. Orange cards consist of magic cards and element cards. Magic cards are Star Power and Heart Power cards. They are used to increase your character's stats on a temporary basis, and these can be used in multiple amounts at one time and are separate from gear. Element cards are powerful spells and serve several purposes. There are 6 elements: fire, water, earth, wind, dark, and light. Each element has their own effects and star power increases and can be used for attacking. Earlier I mentioned that characters have elements. Each character can only use element cards that match their element. Elements can also be equipped to a character in order to use their ability actively, and some require you to discard their corresponding element to use their ability, which can be done once per turn. We know that you won't always be able to get the element you want for the character you have, and we have a special transmute element card that allows an element to be used with any character. Here is how you'll set up the game with the decks in the middle and the players around them. And here is how you'll set up your team with your characters on top and gear cards below. If you have any star or heart power cards, element cards, or other cards that need to be equipped to a character, you can place them below the gear cards or tuck them behind a character just a little bit so they are still visible for yourself and other players. Now that all that is out of the way, let's get into the rules of the game. To start, each player draws 1 pink card, 2 green cards, and 3 orange cards. Each turn, players have a set of actions they do, and you must do them in order. First is to draw 2 cards from the available decks. They can be any 2 cards and not from one specific deck. A good opening draw on your first turn is 1 pink card and 1 orange card, which will give you a character and some extra support early on. Next is an optional action, which is skipping your turn. If you feel that you would rather not play any cards, you may draw 1 additional card and end your turn immediately. If you choose not to skip, playing your cards is the next action, and it comes in 3 parts, which can be done in any order. You may play 1 character from your hand each turn. You may play as many green and orange cards as you want per turn. You may activate character abilities once per turn. Next is attacking. This is an optional action, and it's the easiest way to keep your opponent's teams at bay by eliminating their characters. For you to defeat another character, your star power needs to be equal to or higher than your target's heart power. Using star power cards or element cards is a good way to boost yourself up. A very important note is that if you use star power or element cards to do an attack, you must discard them after the attack is done, as magic is only temporary. The first successful defeat of a character will trigger the Citrine Hearts being awarded to the victor of the fight and will be equipped to that character. And finally, after you are done, you must discard down to 10 cards in your hand. 10 cards is the hand limit, and if you have more than that, you must say goodbye to any extras you've got. The Citrine Hearts is what all the players are fighting for, and there are a few ways to obtain it and a few rules with holding it. The easiest way to obtain it is through attacking another player. After you complete an attack and the opposing character has been sent to the discard pile, you may claim the Citrine Hearts and equip it to the character that did the attack. The Citrine Hearts is so powerful that any character with it equipped will gain +4 heart power bonus, and this makes that character much tougher to defeat. When the current holder of the Citrine Hearts is defeated by an attack, the new winner takes the Citrine Hearts and equips it to the character that won that battle. Another way to get it is after each player has had their first turn and you have at least 3 characters of all the same alignment on your team, heroes or villains, you can claim the Citrine Hearts outright and equip it to one of your characters. Lastly, and this way is a bit harder, is to steal a character that has the Citrine Hearts equipped to it already. On our cards, we have some special words that are in all caps that will make the game much more action-packed, and one of those words is anytime. If you have a card that says anytime in it, you can play that card during the game on anyone's turn. A lot of these cards can really save you if you seem to be the target of an unfortunate attack, or if someone is about to win the game, you can stop them at the last minute. Once you have a full team of either 5 heroes or 5 villains while controlling the Citrine Hearts, and none of your opponents are able to stop you with anytime cards, you win the game and claim victory. Let's look at some gameplay. Here, I have 2 princesses against my opponent who has 2 pirates. My star power isn't enough to beat them, but I have this element card to increase my power. Now I can beat the pirate and claim the Citrine Hearts. And because this princess is the one that defeated the pirate, she equips the Citrine Hearts and gains 4 heart power. The next move here is my opponent playing Sharpshooter Sazera, and her ability will return a princess to my hand. Now the Citrine Hearts gets moved to an adjacent character I control, which is now a little easier to get, as this character is weaker than the one that was returned to my hand. Here's a new situation. On my team here, I have a villain, First Mate Margarita. My opponent also has a villain with several cards equipped. Margarita's ability allows me to steal a character, providing a discard a dark element, but unfortunately I only have a fire element. I do also have a transmute element card, and this allows me to use any element with any character. Now I can steal a character from my opponent's team, and when you steal a character from another player, you get all cards that come with that character, including the Citrine Hearts. Let's look at one more scenario that you might come across. My opponent has 4 heroes and the Citrine Hearts. They've got a pretty stacked team. Next turn for sure, they're going to win, so I need to play some good cards. I have 3 villains, and I need to level the playing field. So first, I'll play Caparina as my normal character play. Then, I'll play this plot card, which allows me to play an additional character this turn, followed by Princess Lime. I'll equip her with a Moral Compass card, and this changes her from a hero into a villain. Next, I'll give Caparina a little bit of a boost with some star power, and then I'll attack my opponent's hero who has the Citrine Hearts. Thanks to Caparina's ability, I attack successfully and manage to take the Citrine Hearts, winning the game. Or so I thought. My opponent decides to throw down an anytime card, converting one of my characters from a villain into a hero. But little do they know, I have the same anytime card in my hand too. So I play mine as well, converting the same character back into a villain, and this assures my victory. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope you're as excited to play this game with your friends as we are about getting it into your hands. Don't forget to check out our website at prettyprincesspomelo.com and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to stay updated with what we have planned for the future.